Hey folks, happy holidays. December 21st. Yes, it's that time of the year. It is already winter. Christmas right around the corner. The holidays are here. It is cold outside. My sister just got 24 inches of snow up in New England. Fortunately, we don't have any snow here in Florida. But are you kind of stuck? Are you searching? Are you looking for a really good soup, something unique? Well, today we got it for you. It is a ginger cream of mushroom soup. I cannot wait to share this recipe with you. It is unique. It's got a little flair of Asia. You are really going to love this soup. If you get a chance, please remember to subscribe. And as always, hit the notification bell. We'll get you all of our updated videos, recipes, and any unique tips and tricks for pressure cookers and Instant Pots. Now, let's get to this awesome video. All right, friends, we just put in a half a stick of butter, 4 tablespoons, and we also put in about a tablespoon of oil. I put in some olive oil. You also see some brown bits in there. I just browned up some shiitake mushrooms that we're going to put on top of this finished bowl of soup. So what I did was you can see, dug up some of that goodness with a wooden spoon, and the butter is melting down nicely. This is a really easy recipe. We've got 2 pounds of baby bellas. So we're going to slowly put the baby bellas into our pot. And you can see they're all pre-cut. It's okay if they are kind of chunky, but if they're whole, make sure that you cut them up. We're also going to put in 1 yellow onion. So you just keep mixing this up for a little while on saute, and they'll start to render down, and we'll get a nice consistency. Our star of the show, she always was the star of the show, Ginger, but I was more of a Marianne guy, is some fresh ginger, a good heaping tablespoon of fresh ginger, along with a good heaping tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. So you're going to mix all of that together. Oh, the smell of that fresh garlic and ginger is fantastic. We got a little bit of an Asian flair in this ginger cream and mushroom soup. So you've seen me use this before. Don't be afraid of it, folks. Fish sauce. It's got a fantastic flavor. We're going to do 1 good solid teaspoon of fish sauce, maybe a little bit more than that. You know my measurements are always a little bit off. Adds a nice savory, salty flavor, not a fish flavor. Don't worry about that too much. A little bit of sherry. I'm saying half a cup of sherry. So, gotta have some sherry in there. Adds a nice flavor. So to keep with the Asian flair, I'm gonna put just about maybe half a tablespoon of soy sauce. Just a little bit. And we have now turned off our saute, so we're just integrating all of these beautiful ingredients. Let's next up add some thyme. So we're going to put in a spoonful of, actually we're going to do 2 good teaspoons of thyme, and keep that smoky flavor going in this savory dish. We're going to put in some cumin. So we're going to do 1 good tablespoon cumin, if we can get this open. There we go. And nice tablespoon of cumin. It's that woodsy, earthy, great savory flavor. We've got half a tablespoon of white pepper. Add that. And we'll go back to mixing that up just a little bit. These are some real savory flavors and ingredients that will come together nicely once we run this Instapot and get it up to pressure. We're going to put in just a little bit of my Himalayan sea salt. We already have some salt from the fish sauce as well as from our soy sauce. And we're going to add 2 stalks of green onions. Mix that in. Oh, is that looking good? I can't tell you how fantastic this smells right now. Oh, it smells so good. And another little additional smoky flavor, which you may not think about, is smoked paprika. So we're gonna do just probably a solid teaspoon of smoked paprika. Gives it that nice smoky flavor. So we've got a lot of the similar flavors going on with this flavorful ginger cream of mushroom soup. Now, we talked a lot about ginger being the star of the show. You've seen me use this a lot from Trader Joe's. It is the Miso ginger broth. Now you can go order it online. I'm fortunate to have a Trader Joe's right down the street. So I'm putting in an entire box, 32 ounces, which is 4 cups. And we're gonna put in the entire box of Miso ginger broth into this recipe. So you've got a nice balance of flavors, but you've also got the, as I mentioned, the star of the show, the ginger, which a lot of people or most people have never incorporated into a cream of mushroom soup. Now, folks, those are all of the ingredients. Before we start and get the Instapot up to pressure, we will be adding, obviously, some heavy cream on the back end. We'll be using the hand blender to get all of these mushrooms mixed up, broken down, and creating a wonderful, wintry, comforting ginger cream of mushroom soup. So let's lock this up, and we'll close this. Pressure cook, and we have a soup function. So we'll hit the soup function, and it actually goes to 30, which is normally for soup that has meats in it. But since this is only a soup that incorporates onions and mushrooms, we're just going to put it at 6 minutes, and that's all we need. We hit the start button, and boom, we are good to go. You can see it's preheating. I get to watch it preheat because it's 1200 watts. It's going to get up to pressure really quickly. This is a fast meal. This is a tasty meal. Lots of flavors going on here, and I can't wait for you to try this recipe out. Next up, I know you're waiting for it, our cocktail of the day. Our cocktail of the day is a festive cocktail. We're going with some spiked eggnog. I got a little twist for you today. We've got some Captain Morgan's spice rum. You put a shot in, or, you know, hey, it's 2020, maybe a little extra kick, throw it in there. Here's another star of this video, a little rum chata. Got some Caribbean rum mixed with some cream. We're gonna put one of those little airplane bottles right in here. Oh boy, does that already look great. Got some local TG Lee super yummy eggnog. Oh, that looks so good. You know, eggnog can usually be pretty thick, so I like to cut it with just, you know, trying to watch my svelte figure, 1% milk. Throw that in on the top. And we're gonna stir that up. Oh, I cannot wait for you to try this one, because I can't wait to try this one. Mix that up. Of course, Gotta throw some condiments on the top, right? Ground nutmeg is like a condiment. We'll throw that right on top. These spices will add that little holiday flair. Little cinnamon, little nutmeg. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well, and you are gonna love this cocktail. Oh, mother of pearl, that is a beauty. Enjoy, folks. Oh, I can't put this eggnog down. Good stuff. Hey, we got up to pressure in 6 minutes. The 1200 watt on this new Instapot makes it that much quicker. We did a 6-minute cook time. That's it, 12 minutes. We are going to do a quick release, and then we'll start mixing this up with the old hand blender. Okay, that took about 1.5 minutes to release all of the steam and the pressure, and a red indicator valve drop, so that tells us that it is safe to open our pressure cooker. Now, whenever I do soups, something along this line where sometimes the consistency can be fairly thick, I always just kind of shake it just a little bit. Never ever had any issues, but if there's any type of air bubbles in there, sometimes those will just release. But we have the safe. Our snowmen today are going to help protect us by opening up this new ergonomic lid, which is really cool. And we'll do a turn. And remember, always open up the lid away from you. You can see that hot steam. And these nice new flippers just fit perfectly. Oh, boy, did those mushrooms look unbelievable. Make sure to always start the blender inside of the soup. And what we're going to do is just mix it up enough, but also leave some of the chunks of the baby bellas in there and the onions. It adds a nice texture to this soup. Probably won't take longer than 30 seconds. You can see the chunks. You can gauge if you like chunkier soup, or if you like really thin soup. You can see there's still some really nice chunks of mushrooms in there, and that's the way that I like it. So I'm going to leave it at that. That really was barely 30 seconds, if that. At this point, what we'll do is I'm going to put in about 2 good heaping tablespoons of cornstarch, and just do one more quick little mix of that cornstarch. And you can see how quickly that soup thickens up. We want to make sure those chunks of mushroom don't get stuck on that hand blender, so you can have those yummy bits for snacking on. And now we're going to put in 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. So we'll put this in slowly, and I've got 16 ounces here, so I'll put in half of this carton. Inexpensive, tasty bowl of ginger cream and mushroom soup. Hopefully it'll bring a smile to your face and some happiness to your soul. All right, let's try this soup out. Like I mentioned, it has an Asian flair to it. We added a few ingredients that aren't your typical cream of mushroom soup additions. So with the flair, I like to add a little cilantro on the top. If you don't like cilantro, you don't have to add that. If you like green onion, you can add green onion. Here are the shiitake mushrooms that I browned up at the very beginning and I mentioned at the start of the video. And also, if you can't find the ginger miso at a Trader Joe's or you can't order it, you can always use a chicken stock. You can use a vegetable stock. There's a nice Tuscany stock out there that has some spices already in it. So don't feel like you have to. If you don't like ginger at all, you can make this soup without ginger. But I think you'll really like that addition and the uniqueness to this soup. All of those flavors coming together, the baby bellas, the onion, you've got all of those spices that we added. The ginger is just strong enough, but it doesn't overpower this soup. This is a wonderful soup for any time of year, but definitely for this time of year when you're looking for some comfort food, you're feeling like you need some nice, warm, tasty soup, and you're looking for a unique recipe. This is it, our ginger cream and mushroom soup. I hope you enjoy it, folks. Remember, folks, especially during the holidays, look out for one another. Wear your mask, social distance, stay safe, take care of your family, take care of your friends, take care of everyone around you. We are going to make it through this. 2021 is going to be a much better year. And with Cooking Under Pressure, it's going to be a fantastic year. Happy New Year, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And as always, if you ain't cooking under pressure, you ain't cooking. See you next time.